So I'm asking you, what's your foundation? Are you building your life on the solid rock of Jesus Christ, or are you building on the shifting sands of convenience, comfort, and complacency? You see, God is saying if you want to stand through the storms of life, you got to dig deep into me. That's why Apostle Paul said in Colossians 2:7, he says, be rooted and built up in him, strengthened in the faith that you were taught. In other words, you can't be built up if you're not first rooted down. And this isn't just about individual faith. It's about the foundation of this ministry, because God is expanding our tent, but the stakes have to go deep so that we can stand strong. You see, church, the only way to prepare for growth is by strengthening our foundation. And so, as you go back and you reflect on this message, I want you to ask yourself in your personal time, how strong is your foundation? Have you been building your life on the right things? Have you made prayer a part of your foundation, or is prayer a backup plan? What about fasting? Have you set aside time to deny yourself and seek God's face? Or are you too busy filling up on the world to create space for your spirit? And what God is saying is you got to be rooted. You got to be rooted in Scripture by studying it. You got to be rooted in Scripture by applying it to your life, church. And these are the stakes that keep our tent standing when the winds of life. It's not just about spiritual disciplines. It's about preparation, practical preparation. Is your family ready for expansion? Are you strengthening your relationships? Are you equipping children and preparing your homes to be a place of peace and purpose? Are we creating a culture and atmosphere that can handle the growth God is about to send? So I told you the analogy of the skyscraper. Before they even can start construction above ground, they spend weeks, sometimes months, digging deep into the earth. Because they understand that the higher the building, the deeper the foundation has to go. And if they skip that step, if they try to go high without going deep, the building won't last. And church, in the same way, God is building something big in your life, but he needs you to go deeper first. He's saying, don't rush the process. Let me strengthen your faith. Let me solidify your foundation, because when I take you higher, I want you to stand strong. In other words, he's not going to bless you to place your character can't keep you. And this is the reason why God is calling us to lengthen our cords and strengthen our stakes, which means we got to prepare our hearts, our homes, and our church to sustain the growth God is about to send. But the preparation part ain't always glamorous. It's not flashy. Oftentimes it takes work. You can get dirty knocking in the stakes. You see, nobody applauds you when you're digging the foundation, but without the foundation, won't stand, because the height of your blessing will depend on the depth of your preparation. That's why I said expansion without preparation leads to collapse.